3, 2, 1, go. Now I can practice commentary in every kingdom. Yeah, slots cost 50 credits now. Raids can be up to 10,000 credits. And they have an increased chance of winning. So if you're a sub, you get a 60% chance. And if you're a regular or a mod, you get a 50%. You can still do the card thing. Ugh. Just refresh then. Well, don't, because it's not even worth it anyway, by the way. Like, the chance of winning is actually not even great. I don't think. You're a regular? Yeah, you only need 25 hours of watch time to get regular. You lost 1,000 gold. See, I told you not to. Heck. One bonk. What shirt or jumper do I have on? Can't tell which it is. It's a Mario jumper. Or Mario pajamas. Hacking, no, rip. I'll show you in a minute during the cap cutscene, which is very long. You won 7,200. Stop gambling it. See, don't gamble it. I told you not to. I'll just turn it all off. Pajamas? Yes, I'm wearing Mario pajamas. Can you see it on the frame? In the frame? Yeah, you can see it in the frame. Wearing Mario pajamas. I'll be wearing the same ones next week for the run. Not that anyone will be able to tell. The only thing you can see in the frame is my Adam's apple. Cool. Okay, so in this kingdom, we are going to basically just get the first moon, which you can skip in 1.0, I believe. Version 1.0. But we do not do that in this case because it's very difficult to get hold of 1.0. And I'm currently running on version 1.2, so it's impossible, I believe, to skip the first moon. It does save like 20 to 30 seconds, but it does actually soft lock it, so yeah, basically don't do it if you're in your own playthrough. We're gonna go to the Odyssey right now, and we basically need to go to the boss to unlock most of the moons coming up, so we are going to have to complete the boss, pretty much. Although it is already 3 moons, so it is quite worth doing. Heck, got a bonk right there. Bonks lose around 3 seconds. 2 bonks lose around 6 seconds, funnily enough. Hey Marcy Main, how you doing? We're just practicing for UKSG. I'm doing some commentary right now. I don't normally do too much commentary because I'm not that great at it, but wow, that was so lucky. So basically, to trigger that cutscene, yeah, how are you doing, Marcy Main? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, so to trigger that cutscene, we actually need to... so it has a massive cutscene trigger. So we need to go on the dino... we need to capture the dino, sorry, and then go on the trampoline. Commentary is so difficult. This is why I don't do it often. It doesn't help that I'm not good at this game. Not that great. Am I getting Smash Ultimate? Yes, I will be. My run for UKSG is actually on the same day. Well, sorry, not the same day, but it's on the same day as I was planning on streaming it. So whenever I'm finished with the run, I'm going to be doing Smash Ultimate. So yeah, we need to go on... we need to capture the dino and go on the trampoline. And then we need to get out of the dino. And then if we end up hitting the wall at a certain height, then you are able to instantly start the boss rather than going all the way around as you just saw on that island. Who will I be maining? No idea. Probably Inkling. I don't know. Probably one of the new characters. I'll be doing a Smash Bros. CPU tournament on the 15th with all the new fighters that are new to Smash Ultimate. Not counting the ones that were in previous series though. That is true, Lucinda. Exactly. Nothing in the existence of the Earth is bigger than my Adam's apple. Yeah, so we need to get that one moon right there. It's pretty fast. And obviously we only need 5 moons in this kingdom. So the kingdom coming up is the Sand Kingdom. And we are going to need, I believe, 16 moons. So it's one of the biggest amounts we need. There are also 2 boss fights. So we will obviously have to beat both of them for world peace. Because we need to complete all the story. Leading up to the Mushroom Kingdom for world peace. And we're still saving time commentating. Really? How do you sign up? It's only a CPU tournament, sorry, I should have clarified. It's not an actual tournament. I wish I had enough people to do that. But yeah, I've run tournaments in the past and it's very stressful. For other games I've run tournaments for, and it's very stressful. Yeah, so it's a CPU tournament, and there's 8 characters from the last tournament that went to round 2 or beyond that are continuing in Smash Monthly number 3, which is just the name of the tournament. And then there's also 8 newcomers every tournament. So Luigi right now is actually the favourite for the tournament. Yeah, so as I was saying before, in the other run, we need to make this cycle early so we can get this moon. We don't actually have to make this because there is another backup moon pretty easily, or pretty easy to do right here, and it is in the pipe. All we need to do is just ground pound in a certain spot and then you just get a moon, but it's obviously faster to get the bird moon. So we're just going to get that moon as well and continue on. So we're going to get one more moon. It's Alcove in the Ruins. And after that, we're going to get the tower. Now, normally, I believe this is different if I do skips, but I do not do skips. I do not do any clips in this run because they are very difficult. I believe that it's a lot more marathon safe to not do clips because obviously clips are very inconsistent. So I would rather not do clips in a marathon, particularly because I don't know how to do them. So we're going to try not to fail here like we did last run. Going to triple jump up here, hopefully. We'll just do a backflip. And then get into the tower for the next story moon. So there is actually a secret moon here, which we will aim to get as well. Because obviously we need the certain amount of moons to progress Kingdom. Okay, we're not going to make that jump. We're just going to wait it out instead of failing 4 times like I did last time. And we're going to get the bonus moon in the wall right here. No, no worries, you're not interrupting. I'm only practicing commentary. This isn't actually for UKSG. I won't be reading chat that much. Hope to play you someday then. Yeah, I'll be playing some online matches as well, don't worry. You'll be maining Ken? Nice. Good luck with that. Major Mario Tennis update. Oh yeah, I saw there was a Mario Tennis update. Yeah, so we're going to go down here and capture a bullet bill instead of going all the way across on that platform we just saw spawn in. We're going to just capture a bullet bill and get across this way because it's a lot faster. Trust me, an awful lot faster. So we are gonna, hold on a second. Are we actually gonna make this cycle? Pog, I never make that. I've literally never made that in my life. Yeah, so in this section of the story, we need to collect 5 moon shards. So this is actually the first appearance of moon shards, I believe, unless you continue on in the Cascade Kingdom. If you're doing World Peace, then yeah, this will be the first appearance you see of moon shards. So normally you will use this guy, and actually I will do it for safety. Yeah, so you use this guy to collect the final moon shard, so you can actually see the platform. We all do. No, you're not interrupting, it's fine. Chat interaction's the best thing about Twitch, so yeah. Free Cuddly Joshi, Shy Guy, Peter Piranha, and online doubles. Yeah, I saw someone playing that actually for a little bit on Twitch. Really love Mario Tennis. Maybe I'll play it again at some point. Probably offline, but I don't know. Yeah, so now we actually have unlocked the pyramid, so we are going to, instead of go across, we are going to actually warp to the tower checkpoint we got earlier. And we are going to jump down to get a moon from luggage. So there's actually a spot, sorry, in the ground, and you'll see a lot of these where I can't believe I'm lasting this long with commentary. Honestly, this is so on the fly. I never do well in this. With like commentary like this. Yeah, so you'll see a lot of spots like that where if you're actually playing personally, you will feel a vibration if you have vibrations on, which I really recommend for Nintendo games like this, because honestly, if you don't play with vibrations on, with like the HD Rumble on the Switch and stuff, you're going to really find it more difficult. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of those moons where there are spots in the ground. Damn it, I do this every time. And there's actually another one coming up in quite a few kingdoms. So I believe the next one is Lake, where there is a spot in the ground where there's a moon. So we're just going to jump through here, damage boost. So we should be playing online on Smash. You didn't want to humanitate myself against a bad player like me. Oh, trust me, you don't want to see my Smash Bros gameplay. That's why I do CPU tournaments. That way they look bad instead of me. Yeah, so we're going to go through the wall right here, get a few coins, although we don't actually need the coins, because we do not need to buy any moons. Obviously, in each kingdom, you can actually buy moons with 100 coins, but we do not need to do that in this run. I may end up doing that in the end as a backup, but for now, I will not be doing that. So we're going to actually try and do this, and I'm going to heck up my run and really make myself salty when I miss this. I didn't. Good. Okay, damn it. So we're actually going to wait for a bullet bill, because why not? Instead of trying to make it across twice, because I normally end up failing it. For some reason, I can make it the first time, but never the second. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I don't expect to make it, and then when I do make it, I'm not prepared to make it a second time. Although the second one is easier. So we're actually at the first boss fight right here, and it is one of the Broodals, which are a common thing in this game. They're quite random, but Nintendo decided to add them in anyway. So we're going to hit them just to stun them for a bit, just to make sure I get the hit. So this fight's a lot easier than the one in Bowser's Kingdom that we'll see later, because there is only one spike, and it is, spiked ball, and it is directly in front of the boss, so Harriet. I believe this one's called Harriet. But then in the Bowser's Kingdom one, they are actually 2. Yeah, so there's 2. Instead of being right in the middle, it is 2 on the side. So basically, you need to hit it at an angle to be able to hit the actual boss. And then it's not a big deal if you miss, because obviously at a skill level like mine, you'll only lose a few seconds, because you eventually end up with a purple spiked ball that you can hit, and it is pretty much a guaranteed hit. Always thought she looked like an Edith, though. Fair enough. Hey Amy, again, welcome back. Midicam to celebrate my 3 months. Welcome, but oh my god, my commentary is messing this up. Thank you for the 3-month resub. And now you have your badge upgrade. Let's get some hype in the chat. For Amy and her 3-month resub. Midicam's the best way to celebrate 3 months. But yeah, thank you for staying subscribed. Yeah, so we're going to drop down here, and we are instantly going to make our way to the next part, which is going to lead us to the second boss, which is Nucleotech, which is quite a cool boss. So we're going to do this. Oh, if you end up just sliding down there, it is a lot slower. Not too much slower, but it's worth just jumping there, because it's minimal effort. You just need to jump there and then ground pound when you're over the hole. It is it's quite an easy way to save quite a little bit of time, or quite a bit of time. So I obviously want to take advantage of that as a beginner runner. So we're going to actually shake the controller right here, just so we can jump higher, and then press ZR to get out of the Goomba stack. And then we are able to grab that moon right there. There is another moon here, but we will not need it. We only need 3 more moons. Yeah, I'm going to make myself some prompts, I think. Like, there's 16 moons in this kingdom we need. There's like 10 in lake, or 8 in lake, however many there are. 8. Yeah, there's 8. Yeah, my resub to you is in like 6 days, I think. So that's cool. Yeah, so obviously multi-moons give you 3 moons, so we will only need to complete this boss fight, and then we will be done with this kingdom. So obviously we mostly finish with boss fights, 1 because it is world peace, and 2 because they probably, or most of the time, they spawn you back at the Odyssey. There's so much stuff going on right now, I just can't focus. Damn it. Okay. Oh my goodness, don't do this again. Please. God damn it. It's fine, we were doing much worse in the first Sand Kingdom today. That made me reset, literally. It doesn't really matter on the first cycle. First cycle's easy. Last time we failed the 3rd cycle. That was tough. Oh, that was annoying. Not sure if we had to redo everything for the 3rd cycle. The first cycle's kind of quick, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so obviously the rule of 3, again, with Nintendo, and probably most games as well. Or not really most games, but yeah. I say most games because all I really play are Nintendo games. Please, stop. Thank you. Yeah, so the rule of 3 here, obviously we only need to get 3 hits and then the boss fight is over. So this is the 3rd cycle. So we're actually going to need to dodge him, clap him, try and kill us, which is not going to work. It's very easy to dodge. And then to dodge this, we actually just go straight up close to him because he cannot hit right here. He can only hit slightly in front of him. Oh, really? Really? Okay, that was lucky. My papa came to sit on my bed with me and he keeps trying to push my arm away when I'm trying to type. Rip. Good luck with that. Right now I've got my iPad on my laptop, so I can't even press backspace right now, or like anything. Because there's no real, like, actual good spot for my face cam right now. I'm really surprised it's actually, like, stable, to be honest. I'm really surprised it's stable. Never normally is. Yeah, so that is Sand Kingdom done. One of the biggest kingdoms in the game. I believe is the 3rd biggest. I mean, 1st to Metro and 2nd to Luncheon. Luncheon is one of my least favourite kingdoms, not gonna lie. Rip MIDI, yeah. I have to keep moving it every time. See, look how much time we're saving. And I can miss the cycle again. But I swear, if we compare to our latest run, Look how bad I'm doing. If I PB'd last time, this is how far behind we'd be. We're not. Wow, is that literally a mirror? Yeah, the max raid, by the way, Axel is 10,000. It's 26.7 plus and 26.8 minus. Never mind. Thought it was the same number. Yeah, I don't recommend you actually raid for 10,000 credits, but it's there just in case. Because 10,000 credits is an awful lot to lose. Yeah, so Lake Kingdom is one of the shortest kingdoms in the game, and we're actually going to see one of the ground pound moons here again. So we're just going to get this, and I believe it's called On the Lake Shore. Damn it, that didn't work. Yeah, so we are going to do a jump right here. I didn't think that was going to work. Don't have 10k credits yet, fair enough. Good enough excuse. Yeah, so that's a pretty easy jump if you don't mess it up like I did. And then you're going to try and capture the zip right here just so you can get an extra moon. Obviously, we only need 5 moons plus the 3 moons for the boss fight in this kingdom. So it is a very short kingdom in World Peace. That is kind of why I'm looking forward to running Darker Side, actually, because I do like this kingdom. This kingdom's nice. Yeah, you'll reach 10,000 credits quick enough. You need 10,000 credits in time for the 15th of December, because Smash Tournament, that's got a 10,000 credit limit. And if you win, if you bet on someone like, if you bet on someone with a, with an I tier, I don't think there's anyone with an I tier, but I think the highest payout in the next tournament is going to be like ×8. So you're literally going to win 80,000 credits if you win that. Right, are we actually going to make this? So there's actually a jump we can do right here. And we just need to get out of the cheap. We barely made it. Just need to get out of the cheap and make it like that. So this fight is very abusable. We're actually going to try and abuse it right here, but I am failing. So we just need to hit him like that. And do that. You can actually go straight through him right here. And let me focus quick. That was very lucky because I actually pressed ZL again when I wasn't supposed to. But yeah. It goes Zelda. Zelda's out, I believe. I think Zelda's out. Is Zelda even out? No, I think Zelda's in, but Zelda ranked up because Zelda got quite far in a tournament. So Zelda isn't I tier anymore. Luigi is the favourite, by the way. Luigi is S tier now. Oh, Chrom. Yes, Chrom is in the tournament. All the competitors are in that list. Yeah, so this is literally the end of Lake Kingdom right here. So a very quick kingdom. I believe Lost is also quite a quick kingdom. Only 10 moons in Lost. We're already out of Lost. Sorry, Lake. Yeah, so here are the characters. Luigi, Ness, Zelda, Dr. Mario, Mr. Game & Watch, Captain Falcon, Palutena, and Pac-Man. And then the newcomers are Inkling, Ridley, Simon, King K. Rool, Isabelle, Incineroar, Chrom, and Pokemon Trainer. How the hell am I saving 1 minute? Out of Lost. Oh, sorry, Lake. Why do I keep saying Lost? Okay, so now we're going to go to the Wooded Kingdom. This is quite a long kingdom. It's quite a fun kingdom, though. Yeah, so I changed some of the payouts. So if you win, if your character that you bet on gets 4th place, you will actually only get your entry fee back. Okay, so in this kingdom, we are going to get 2 moons right off the bat. One of them is the Bunny Moon. We're going to hit him just there so we can get him a lot easier. And the next one, we're going to hit a rock on another rock. We can just grab it. That will be fantastic. Because if you hit on another rock, it is actually a lot quicker than just breaking it how I was just there. You actually end up one-shotting it. So there's 2 moons right there, and we are instantly going to get into a slightly easy jump, but it doesn't go right every time for me. Obviously, if the original movement isn't great, then it kind of messes me up. Yeah, so we ended up going over the waterfall right there instead of having to go through the Sphinx. We actually do that three times? 2 times. When is this month's Smash tournament? The 15th. It's going to be the second Saturday of every month. From now on, not the first Saturday. It's going to be the second Saturday. Yeah, so the next moon we're going to get is by capturing an uproot, which is the name of this enemy. And we just need to ground pound this nut. And we get another moon right there. So next we're going to... Oh, that's... okay, that's fine actually. That's not terrible. That could have been a lot worse. Yeah, so we are actually going to try and make a jump right here where we do not fall into deep woods, because if we miss this, we will fall into deep woods and lose like 2 minutes. So I don't want to do that. And although my PB is really a lot better than my 155 estimate, I have allowed for stuff like falling into deep woods to happen, although it hasn't happened in a while. It has happened when I was actually doing my darker side run though. I did fall into deep woods, I believe. I'm not too sure. But I'm happy it happened during a practice run. So there's a strat here you can do by actually doing this crazy jump, and then it's not actually a jump straight onto the fence, you actually triple jump and then go onto the fence, and then you're able to cap jump onto that platform. It's a very tight jump, so I don't do it. But if you look at the top runners, you'll see what they do. Obviously for this marathon, I believe I was the only one to submit Odyssey, so I figured I might as well submit it because I feel like this game definitely deserves to be in every marathon, to be honest, because it is such a popular speed game. I believe it's in the top 5 most speedrun games on speedrun.com. And it happened so quickly after launch as well. So we're going to get the bonus moon right here, and we are going to quickly cut across there and get this moon too. And then we're going to get out of this area and then into the boss fight, which is called Spew, which is very difficult in my damageless runs, because I actually do damageless runs where it's very tilting, because obviously if something happens in this fight, chances are you're probably going to get hit if anything happens. Like that. Because it happens literally every time. This is why I don't do damageless. Are bit badges reset? No. I believe they're not. Bit badges don't reset. The leaderboard has reset though. Oh, it's because you was 3rd place. Yeah, you was 3rd place. Yeah, yeah. You need to change it. You need to go into settings, and you can't do that on mobile. So yeah, edit appearance. Yeah, you need to change your badge, because obviously if you... Yeah, now you get first place back again. Thank you for the bit, Axel. That's the easier way of doing it. Yeah, so that's boss number 1 in this kingdom. And now we're going to go straight over to that waterfall again to do the second one. Damn it. Yeah, basically if you get on the bit leaderboard and it resets, or if you lose your badge, then you'll actually need to change your badge back to the normal bit badge again, because it actually automatically changes it, which is very annoying. But yeah. Whoops, I don't use this anymore, do I? Okay. I didn't think I'd make that. Starts lagging and stuff. It's very annoying. Damn it. So we're going to try and get a fast capture right here. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing that? I'm doing it by instinct. It's because I used to use it, but I don't use it anymore. Right, don't heckin' kill me. Cool. 200 IQ. Damn it. Yeah, so obviously you can't change your appearance on mobile, which is a definite flaw. Definitely a flaw of Twitch. The fact that you can't change your appearance on mobile. It's very annoying. Okay. We're going to try and get back up right here. Getting yet another nut moon. And what we need to do to get this next story moon is hit all the targets. We actually can't hit them until we get a little bit closer, so we are going to have a rest for a little bit. Then we're going to try and hit them. Surprised I actually made that. Oh, I missed one. And I hit the things. There we go. Finally got it. There we go. Can't even sub from mobile. Can you not? I thought you could. I thought there was something called mobile subscriptions. I think that might be on Android. Did you have to re-enter in the contest? No, you don't. You don't have to re-enter. It is Axel and the Cinder. And by the way, if anyone is here, do !contest. If anyone's here that hasn't already entered. Because if you enter, it is free to enter. And you actually contribute 1,000 credits into the prize pool just by entering. So make sure you do that. It is free to enter in the first week of each month, but then after that it will cost you 1,000 credits to enter a contest. So 100 credits will go to the jackpot, and then 900 will go to the prize pool for that specific contest. That way, if you get close enough to the actual time that I get, you'll win the jackpot as well, just giving you a little bit of an extra incentive to play them. So yeah, this boss fight's pretty easy. All we need to do is end up hitting the blue light thing. Not even sure what it is. Basically, it makes it clear what you need to do. You just need to hit the thing that's hidden in all the blocks. I accidentally shook the controller. A lot of the time you do that in this game, and that's what happens. So yeah, it's always in the middle of the blocks, so it's quite easy to figure out. 1,000 credits, talk about inflation. Yeah, but the amount of credits it's going to cost you to pick to pick a weapon for 10 games is going to be 150,000. So, you know, it balances out. I wasn't sure how I actually got that. I believe I hit the block next to it as well. So I'm surprised I actually ended up getting that. And there's the final hit. Inflation. Indeed. Inflation has happened. Clearly. Well, Amy with that massive bit boss now as well. Okay. 348 HP. That's gonna last a while. Even another sub is gonna knock that down to like... Actually, no, that will kill it. Never mind. I believe. I don't know. I think subs only do 250 damage, so it might not even kill it. Okay, and that is the end of Wooded Kingdom. So pretty good. Gonna lose a little bit of time. Okay. Well, we're gonna lose a lot of time. Never mind. It's because we missed the jump twice. I need to get used to it. Looks like I did the same last run too. It's fine. We've got some time to save. So this is actually the first kingdom that is only a boss fight. And then once you've completed it, you actually can't redo boss fights, which makes it quite difficult to practice this game, which is the main reason why I'm just doing full runs instead of practicing specific bosses, because you can't unless you duplicate your files. First place, first comment. Thank you for the 2 bits, Lucinda. Thank you for the 2 bits, Axel. Really? God damn it. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit the 3rd one. It's fine. Thank you for the 2 bits, Lucinda. 1v1 me behind the bike shed. Oh my god, what the heck was that? How the hell did I just hit him? Did you see him just float down? What the heck? Thank you for the 2 bits. Thank you for the 2 bits, Axel. Yeah, I was really indecisive with the fight thing. I wanted to make it 2,000 credits. I wanted to make it 5,000. I really didn't know what to do. So maybe I'll change that around. Maybe I'll make it more expensive next time. Maybe I'll make it more of a risk. Because it does spam the chat a lot. And I don't really want to make it too good, if you will. Really? Why has it just not worked recently? Thanks for the 2 bits, Lucinda. Got a bit war going on right here in 2s. I can't, I'm almost out. The non-billionaire life feels bad, man. Oh my god, that looks so weird on Streamlabs. Don't ever cheer an emoji again. That looks so weird. It's in italics. That's disgusting. I've never seen an emoji in italics and that is disgusting. I will show you in a second because that is disgusting. Yeah, so the skip that I just did is very difficult to learn, but quite easy when you get used to it. So I used to practice it quite a lot, and that's probably why I've got quite used to it. So basically it saves a couple of minutes, because if you go the normal route, you will actually end up having to get Cappy taken by Klepto. And that is actually the bird we will end up killing in a second, just to make sure it does not ruin our run. Thanks for the 3 bits, Lucinda, and Axel, and the 2 bits, Lucinda. Yeah, so there's plenty of moons in this kingdom. Very small kingdom with an absolute ton of moons pretty much everywhere. So we're able to pick up an absolute ton right here. And we're just going to kill him so that he doesn't get us. I don't know if we actually have to kill him like that, or we just need to trigger him. Damn it. What did I say, Axel? God damn it. Or Lucinda, sorry. Please don't do that again. Alright, kill the bird. Kill him. Right, thanks for all the bits, guys. I'm losing track now, so I'm not gonna keep shouting them all out. Right, I never go on that platform, so don't do that again. Right, good. Ah, you put 2 Kappas though, so maybe they're not your last. And you're debating us. But yeah, thanks in total, Lucinda for the 13 and Axel for the 12. Yeah, so we take damage there just to make sure we hit that block. I want my ASMR. Okay. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of time because of that death, but it's alright. Very easy time save, especially in this kingdom. That's the problem with this kingdom. If you fail Meme Tree, it's not too bad, which is the skip at the start. But then if you fail something else, you have to do it again. Otherwise, Klepto being triggered at the start is completely pointless. So perhaps maybe in the marathon I'll actually get a checkpoint just to make sure I don't have that happen again. Although I hadn't actually got to the checkpoint section yet. I could have hit the checkpoint a little earlier, but yeah, I wouldn't have. The emojis look so disgusting. In italics. Okay. Not such a good PB right here. Okay, so Metro Kingdom, this is probably the main reason why I decided to run World Peace instead of any percent. Because any percent, you end up skipping some of the story. And in this kingdom, if you skip the story, you also skip the festival. And the festival, honestly, is the best part. To be honest. So we're going to end up having to do a boss fight. And then I'll explain the rest in a second. So the first bit, we're going to have to defeat Mecha Wiggler. And this is actually Metro Skip coming up. So this saves around 2 minutes. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to do this. First try. And that saves around 2 minutes instead of going the intended way. And we're just going to drop down here for safety. Keep a bit more of our height by doing those little cap movements. And get that extra moon. And then we're going to make it across to here. Damn it. Go. And then we're going to go the intended way from now on. So we're just going to quickly do this. Just so I can get this extra moon too. And we actually get quite a few moons on the build up to Mecha Wiggler. Because they're in quite convenient spots. Like that one. Oh, if I made that, I've never made that in my life. Okay, we're going to climb up this this pole right here. It has a more technical name than that, but I'm just going to call it a pole so that I don't sound stupid. Although that's already making me sound stupid. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, looks like I made myself look stupid in the first place. Okay, so we're just going to jump right here and make that jump. Save a little bit of time. And there we go. Damn it. I wanted to do a dive. Yeah, so we can do a jump from all the way on the other side to where we were, so on the highest platform, but the camera angle is extremely weird when you do so. So I have made it in my first run before, but never again after that, because it's a very difficult trick. Okay, I'm going to retreat in a second, because I kind of want to get a 2-cycle. The first cycle of this boss is kind of easy, but then the second cycle is very difficult to make on the first try. We're just going to spam this right here. And then try and get the quickest cycle by going all the way in the corner. I still can't do this properly yet. I do need to look into it. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went the other side. Does anyone actually use the pencil until it can't be sharpened anymore? No, I've never done that. That's one weird thing that I've never done. Wow. I didn't know anything like that even existed. Okay, so he's going to shoot these things right here that are going to target us. And I'm going to actually try and ignore them so that we can try and kill the boss on our first try. And it looks like we did. We got a 2-cycle. Although we ended up taking damage and ended up overheating there as well. Exclamation mark fact. Yeah, I removed that. I removed it for now. I haven't thought of enough facts yet. I'm gonna run out of facts before I can even think of them. Okay, so that is Mecha Wiggler. And we ended up getting a 2-cycle, which is a lot faster, clearly. A lot of people at the start of the at the start of speedrun in this game end up missing the 3 cycle, or the 2 cycle, sorry, and end up getting the 3 cycle instead. Some people even end up getting a 4 cycle, and it is rough. It's really rough. But it's very easy to fail a 2 cycle. Even pro runners still fail. So I'm quite happy that I've got that to a T at this point. So there's actually a moon here that I always seem to forget, and I probably will in my actual marathon run. And it's basically just that. That is literally all you do. So I don't know how I forget it, but it's probably because it's all out the way that I forget it. So we're going to use this scooter actually to make a few extra, or make a few moons quicker, because the scooter actually doesn't despawn. So this is the most wholesome moon in the game, but we can't read it because it's in Japanese, I believe. whatever language this is. Whatever language this is, it's the fast one. So probably Japanese. And yeah, we're going to speak to Pauline right now. We need to find 4 musicians for the festival, and then the festival is actually going to start after that. Once we complete a sub area. We're actually going to go over to this one. Thought I'd drive the scooter over, don't know why. Midi has a middle name. I actually do have a middle name, yes. Japanese, great. Can you read Japanese, Lucinda? Or can you just like, or do you just know that it's Japanese because you know that's the fastest language in this game? I can get on the... Damn it. There we go. Okay, we need to get this moon first, actually. I always seem to forget that we need to get this moon first. And that is actually one of the parts of Mecha Wiggler. So if you ground pound it, you get a moon. Talk to OTEP guy. Don't know why that was a meme at the start of this game, but it was. Gonna bonk right there. Gonna bonk right there. There we go. Right, please get the scooter again. Oh, I missed it. Alright, I need to remember to not bring the scooter over there. It's very slow. Well, it's not slow, but when it ends up despawning, that's slow. So we need to go over here and speak to this musician. Bonk. Hey Megan, how you doing? All the effort it took me to restart my stream for the stream deck. I've had to use it once. Okay, so now we're actually going to warp to the tower checkpoint. So I'm so surprised I remembered that. Started learning Japanese a year ago, but school really took priority. Never really had time to continue, but never got far anyways. Fair enough. So you did learn it a bit then. See, why have a fact about me when you can just have a fact about the viewers instead? Cinder knows a bit of Japanese. Heck, oh my god. Okay, we're going to get that moon. And then we're going to fall down to the cafe and then get another moon right here. All the checkpoints in this game do make it a lot easier to obviously warp and then get moons like this. Very little. Still enough. It's like me with German. Oh, no. It's alright. We'll walk back up to this checkpoint and we will make an easy jump. I never even used to go for that jump because I knew I couldn't make it. I don't even know if I can make this now. Okay, actually that's faster. Instead of long jumping, that's a lot faster. Need to remember that. When you finish 6th form, you're going to try and come back for it. Nice. Good luck with it. Just learning any of another language helps. Like, train your brain, I guess. Talking of training my brain, I was playing Big Brain Academy yesterday. Don't ask. I was thinking of playing it on stream, like the Wii version. So I decided I'd revisit it on the DS first, rather than get my entire Wii U out just to play play on the little like gamepad, because obviously the gamepad is very laggy because it doesn't matter where I really see it, the gamepad just lags some of the time, which pretty much isn't very fun to play on. Yeah, so now we've collected all 4 musicians, we are going to do this sub-area to get the town back into power again, I guess. Get the town's power back. I see Amy quoted my tweet. Thank you. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. Nice. Also, he's great, so go watch him hack. Great. Thank you for the tweet quote. I do appreciate that. You played that on Nintendo DS? Wow. Someone else in the world actually played that game. Yeah, I'm really good at the coin counting one. I got like 500 grams on that, or like 440 grams. Instantly got the platinum medal. And then when I play the identify one in the brain test, it's like 200 grams or like 150. I'm so bad. I had that on an R4 like 10 years ago. An R4? Wait, what do you mean R4? I don't know what that means. I'm an idiot. That's probably something really obvious. Okay, so here's the festival. This metro seemed to go really fast. Also, I need to read my Twitter notifications in a second, because there seems to be an awful lot of them. Okay, for once we actually completed Metro without needing bonus moons. Oh, I know what you mean. I remember those. I never had one of those. They seemed really interesting. I remember one of my relatives had one of them. I believe they still have it. It had like 60 games on, I know. Yeah, that was really weird. But definitely worth it, obviously. 60 games. So it was like the packs you put in the bottom of the DS, right? I never used that in my DS. I literally never used that. Obviously I play it on 3DS now, so I wouldn't be able to do that, but yeah, all my DSs are broke, I believe. Yeah, don't die in Festival, people. Especially in UKSG runs. Don't do that. By the way, is anyone watching Modest Run? Modest Run's supposed to start soon. Is Modest doing good? I believe they were really behind schedule, so Modest might still be running now. They were supposed to finish around now, though, I think. Although they are doing triple bingo now, because their mum donated $100. Wait, a car boot for like £2? Are you kidding? You got it for £2? Do you realise how much value that is? That's 3p a game. That is 3p a game. I found 8p on the floor the other day. That's like 2 DS games. That's value. I mean, sure, the games aren't very good, but still. No, trust me, Big Brain Academy is a good game. Glad to know I'm not the only one that played that. I might play it on Wii, because it just lacks depth. I mean, it's called Big Brain Academy, so of course it's going to lack depth, but yeah. I was just bored. I just randomly thought of it the other day, and I just played it. It was pretty fun. By the way, can we talk about this fat gold split? 1 whole minute. 1 minute. Why do we have to do good and then, like, throw it in Moon Kingdom every time? I was eating the chip and almost choked when you said you found 8p on the floor. Well, I mean, that's pretty rare. It's pretty rare. I'm guessing that's why you choked. Okay, so this is Snow Kingdom. We need 10 moons in this kingdom, but an awful lot of them are required for world peace. Normally, there is a clip you can do here, and it completely skips all of the gates, basically. So there are 4 gates here, and Actually, hold on. We need to get 2 moons before I talk about the gates, because otherwise I'm just going to go straight to the gates. Hold on. There we go. Gold split credits removed. Yeah, I'm not giving out credits for gold splits anymore. Gives a bit of an advantage to people watching speedruns that don't really need it. I don't really want to give an advantage to people watching speedruns instead of my normal content. Mainly because gold splits are quite rare now anyway. It's a bit of a random thing. I don't know. Wow, I got the moon first try. Wow. Okay, so they are the 3 moons we're going to need to get before these gates. So there are 4 things here. There are 4 gates here. And you actually do a clip right there. And if you complete it, then you can actually skip those gates and then get some different moons instead, including Captain Toad. That was a nice bonk. Hold on 1 second. Really? Okay, I'm back, by the way. I'm just going to do this. Just going to do it the intended way for the first one, because ice physics are kind of annoying. I don't know how I did that. Okay, right, this is risky now. I'll do that. Cool. He found £20 on the floor when he was like 8. It's like, heck yeah, I'm taking this, and bought like 25 pepperonis. Nice. Looks like Modest is starting now, by the way. Wish him luck. Wish him luck. If you didn't already. You love Rango. Rango's the most annoying boss if Spirit didn't exist. Could you turn the light down a bit, please? Because I've got the face cam on. Thanks. That's perfect. Okay, failed it. Rip. I'm not sure if that's the same lighting as before, but yeah. Yeah, so that's gate number 1. Obviously, because I'm not doing any clips in this kingdom, I am going to need to do all 4 gates and then do the actual race, which is required for world peace. Very slow, though. Shut the door? Yeah. I can't right now. Who entered the streaming room? You did? Okay, great. I shut the door. Didn't think I'd have time, but I did it anyway because he didn't shut it. Kick, punch, and shut the door. If I'm gonna do all that, I might as well like long jump to it or something. Because Mario. I'm going back to my talking rubbish again, aren't I? I do this every time. Oh my god. Why do I do this so much recently? I know I said it before, but basically I used to stream to a bunch of like people, because people on the audience on YouTube is generally younger. So my stream used to be tailored to them. Now it's not. And it's very difficult. Okay, so that is 3 gates done. And you can actually tell, by the way, if you're ever playing this game and you forget which gates you've done, you can actually tell which ones you have and haven't done by the little guys in this kingdom. I don't know their names. I need to write that down, actually. If they're standing at the gates, then that means you haven't yet completed it. And if they are not standing at the gates, and they're standing at the entrances to each area, then that means you've already completed it. Fun little fact. That's actually something I learned while I was trying to figure out which ones I missed in a speedrun. And that is all the areas done. So we ended up actually skipping most of that one. There is a bonus moon right here, which is also at the start, so we could technically skip the entire thing and still get both moons here, but we end up not getting both moons anyway. Wow, that was actually almost fast. And there we go, straight through. Straight through, I mean, sorry. Okay, so next we need to actually get the snow guy to come over and race because he's scared. Mario Law right here. So we're going to talk to him right here instead of capture him straight away because obviously he's actually covering the spot that Mario's Cappy ends up hitting, so we actually have to talk to him first and then capture him. We're just going to go over to the race again. I do like how this curves back round, to be honest. It's pretty nice. Wow, I've never done that fast before. That didn't even look fast. It wasn't fast. But it's faster than normal. Law Resident Sleeper. Yeah, in this game. Okay, so this race normally takes around a minute. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Next time maybe I'll do a contest for this. Maybe when I'm doing my... Excuse me. Maybe when I'm doing my actual ESA... Sorry, not ESA. My UKSG run. Maybe I'll actually... Heck, are we going to lose? This is the first time I'll ever lose on this race. By the way, if we do. I believe I even got it first try in my playthrough. Okay, never mind, we calm up. Yeah, maybe I'll do a contest instead of the final time of the run. I'll do a contest on Bound Bowl. Just the time I'm going to get in Bound Bowl. That way I can do milliseconds in there as well. No. Oh, no. And that was the worst race I've ever done. 107.72. Damn. That's a big time loss, actually. I need to get better at that. Look, my best lap wasn't even good enough for sub 1 if I got my best lap 3 times. Daisy fanfic. Oh my god. You must have been pretty bored, Lucinda. You're not allowed to judge me. No one's allowed to judge you, Lucinda. You're a mod. Yes, unfortunately. Well, why did you look it up then? God. I don't even want to know anymore. Okay, and that is another gold split, by the way. Double gold. If I actually hit the globe. Just a spontaneous thought. Hey, we all get those. I don't think everyone gets the spontaneous thought of, does Daisy have fanfics? But we all get spontaneous thoughts. Okay, so Seaside Kingdom is the worst. So maybe I won't even commentate on this. But yeah, basically we just skip all the stuff in Seaside. This is kind of annoying. This is kind of a bad kingdom for world peace because whether you do clips or not, you can still skip it. All the stuff, because literally the way to skip it is just by using gushers. It's the most obvious thing. But the thing with this game is, they said it was made with speedrunning in mind. So if they did stupid stuff like this and didn't intend for it to be a thing, they can just blame it on them putting it in for speedrunning purposes. Which was a good idea by Nintendo. So yeah, you literally go on this. This is actually the intended way of doing this one, I believe. Yeah, this is obviously the intended way of doing this one. But you can actually skip the next one by using a gusher on this platform. It's a very tight amount of water. Not actually a very tight amount of water if you get a completely new gusher, but if you do the faster way, which I'm not doing right now, And that is by keeping the gusher on that bottom platform. Then, obviously, you'll have less water. Or it'll be a lot more awkward, especially keeping him there instead of him despawning. So we're actually just going to go all the way like this, and we're going to get out of the gusher right here. Well, we're not even going to get out, don't even need to. And then next, we're not going to need a gusher, we are just going to need a rocket flower. Which are actually down below, I believe, on those little platforms, or sand sticking out of the bonk. Sand sticking out of the water. And we'll grab one. I wanted two. Get a second one. Oh. And then get the gusher right here, just so we can get this moon. Gushers play a really important role in this kingdom, in terms of getting these moons. Nice. And obviously once we hit all 4 switches, similar to the Snow Kingdom, we will be able to unlock the boss instead of a race. In this kingdom it is a boss, and it is a very annoying boss that I need to learn strats for, but again, as I said earlier, it is a difficult process of practicing bosses because you can't replay them, which is one of the biggest flaws of this game in terms of speedrunning. And everything, really. Some people just want to replay bosses for the sake of it. Maybe I should do commentary like this all the time. This has probably been better than normal. At least whenever I have nothing to talk about, I can just transition into my commentary mode. Okay, so actually if you collect a moon or hit a checkpoint, you'll regenerate your water. So if we... Whoops, I almost collected that moon without the gusher there. If we go on here, we will actually refresh our water by doing so. And that will allow us to go over to here without running out of water. And then grab this checkpoint down here. Or, sorry, just hit the water to regen. And then hit this. And I believe we can go straight up to here. Hit this so we can regen. And kill it so that I can actually talk to Toad. Because Toad will not talk if the enemy is still there. So we get the moon for Toad. And we've got one final switch to get here, and we will be moving on to the switches. Oh, sorry, the switches. We've already got the switches. We'll be moving on to Mollusk. I don't remember the entire name, because it's very long. But yeah. And I'd rather not say it. Of course, the most annoying boss in this game has the most annoying name. Typical. Okay, so we will just drop down here and grab a gusher. So the reason why I like the Mushroom Kingdom fight in my playthrough, and this is actually something I picked up on pretty quickly, the fact that in this fight you have limited water, obviously, but in Mushroom Kingdom it is all up in the clouds, so you pretty much have unlimited water in the rematch. So pretty much nothing changes about the fight apart from the amount of water you have, which is a good thing, basically. So the rematch is easier than the original fight, and it's very annoying. But if I ever get a good, like, fast boss fight for this, I'll be really happy, but I doubt I ever will. He literally goes, like, as fast as you do, so you're, like, never going to catch up to him. Okay, we're going to go over to here. And he's actually going to go all the way onto the other side right here. Damn it. Oh, I messed it up. Where is he? There he is. Now he's going to outrun us again, heck. I know there's a way of getting a fast third cycle, but I can't do it. I'm going to corner him right here. And just ground pound him right here for the last bit. Judging names. I found this boss like the easiest. I mean, it's quite easy. Because what do you really die to? Everything's still active in the kingdom. There's literally... The chest in the middle gives you a heart up thing that brings you up to 6 health. So it's an easy boss. It's a very slow boss. That's the problem. A very slow boss. Very inconsistent if you miss the third cycle. The fast third cycle. Possible time save 1 minute 29 in this kingdom. What the heck? Where did that come from? Probably all the boss. That's the only thing I can really mess up in this kingdom. I feel like this is the worst kingdom for the speedrun, but this is definitely my favourite kingdom. This and Lake Kingdom are really chill. Like, the music's just better. The music in this game is just all good, but music in this kingdom and Lake Kingdom is really good. 3 minutes 33. And moving on to luncheon right now. Let's see how much of this I actually remember, because I am not going to last long. I've literally not got my notes open right now. I've not had my notes open at all for this. Okay. So we're going to do the salt pile moon here first. I used to do the Goomba moon, but it's actually faster to do the salt pile because although it is a difficult jump, it is a lot faster. And there's definitely a lot of faster moons compared to the Goomba moon, but that was the first one that come to mind in terms of easy ones when I was first starting to run this game. Oh no! Oh my god. No one cares. You love luncheon? Luncheon's alright in the speedrun. And that's what's growing on me, the fact that it's alright in the speedrun. Okay, can we just talk about the fact that I have 1 health for Spew It? No. This lasts no longer. You've never speedrun anything for filthy casual? There's nothing wrong with being a casual. When you speedrun a game, it ruins it forever. No, it doesn't really. I mean, this game's still really good. Like, if I didn't speedrun this game, I would have just been done in the playthrough. But the fact that I really enjoyed speedrunning this while I was doing the playthrough is the reason why I'm still playing this game. Because if I completed my playthrough and then did some speedruns, I don't know if I'd even be speedrunning it for long, because just the coin grind and Balloon World and stuff like that in 100% is, or like my definition of 100%, is really grindy, so I don't know whether I'd even have been running this game. Although obviously that only applies for longer categories in this game, like AUM or Unique Moons. And 100%, which doesn't actually include Balloon World. Max percent includes Balloon World, but that's very long. Nope. Did it wrong. Hecking saved it. Nice. See, this is why being good at movement in this game actually helps. Lost a lot of time there. MIDI, please. I've failed that like twice or 3 times. Yeah. Still recovered it. Heck, I'm going the wrong way again. I did this last time. Oh. Get up. Please. I don't even need to get up. I need to do this. Hit the thing. This is always the bit I struggle with. Just remembering it. Like, the other bits I always remember, but then the thing is, I'm going to remember the way that I did it this time. That's the thing. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing next time, probably. Or go to do the exact same thing, because that's all I remember to do what I just did. So basically, I'm never going to get better. What the heck, I'm stuck. Hit it, please. Thank you. Cool. Dane playing Zelda. Do hope he's not trying to collect Korok seeds, because that's long. Wow, what the heck? I hit the thing at the same time as doing a long jump, and it didn't do the long jump noise. Interesting. Okay, so there's the next story moon. And coming up, we're actually going to get a multi-moon as the next story moon, I believe. And it is actually literally for free. All we do is end up getting taken by the bird, which ends up being Cookatiel, the boss of this kingdom. And we literally get a multi-moon pretty much for free. So that's the next multi-moon coming up. Oh no. Knew it. So yeah, if you end up having to heal up, you end up losing around 2 to 3 seconds. So you do not want to end up having to heal up. I should really capture one of those in the future. That's faster. Okay, I died here last time. So actually, if I don't do that, that would be great. Okay, I actually got the moon this time, so even if we do die, it's still better. Right, make sure I don't move the control stick. Obviously, if I move the control stick, it takes tons of time. I always seem to forget that moving the control stick doesn't help. That was solid movement there, by the way. I didn't mean to do good. That means I have to do good in the future now. Okay, so there's the free multi-moon, but now we end up getting sent all the way back to the Odyssey, so we have to go all the way back again. So next we are actually going to make our way back by doing this. And I believe it's going to be faster if I go to the checkpoint I got earlier. So I'm actually going to try and remember to do that. Wait for Cappy. Don't rush. That is never worth it. Why do I even do that? Okay, actually, I should have warped to the checkpoint. You know what? Just warp. Okay, I didn't even get it. Actually, that's a good thing, because now I can get up to 3 health. Actually, never mind. I need to go on this mountain. Get a moon. Oh, never mind. I'll heal up that way. Why is my movement so solid all of a sudden? I'm not even... I don't even feel like I'm playing well. See? Bonks are on point, though. Nice, got it. Really? Oh, I didn't even make it. Come on, please. Oh. I got blessed with a fuzzy ore, now I can't fail. Oh, it looks like I can. No, that wasn't a fail. For once on this channel. Okay, as much as that took quite a long time, I still feel like I'm doing good. By the way, how long have I got my fuzzy sub for? Oh, it died, never mind. It's dead. Hopefully it's still in Discord. For some reason, some Discords take longer to update than others. So maybe I'll keep it for a little bit. Maybe I won't, I don't know. I think my Picto Beam sub died like a few days ago, but I still have that emote. No! 1 hit of damage. Okay, so this skip right here is going to skip a lot of the climbing of the mountain. So that is why we do it right here. It's not that tight of a jump, but I made it look like quite a tight jump. Really? Come on. Let me skip this. Oh, healing up using the checkpoint. Always best. Nice. Okay, now we've got Cookatiel. Very annoying boss. You'll see why in a second. So this cycle is pretty easy. All you do is just this. And then you fall off already. See, this is the reason why this boss is so annoying. It's a very weird boss when you get to the end of each cycle, because the hitbox is really weird. I will admit I did play pretty badly there though. Normally I don't fail on the first cycle. I've never failed on it. So this one is quite easy as well. Weird hitbox again. I don't know why I ended up going to the side, but I did. Then we will go over to here to make sure we get the hit. And then this is the annoying cycle. Because you can't actually jump up quite quickly, because if you do, you risk actually falling off. And you have to kind of hope that they actually spawn in. Because if they don't spawn in, you're going to fall back down again. I've never really had a problem with this boss, but it's very annoying. And I believe the rematch makes it even harder, so... yeah. There we go. Is there no pattern? I believe there probably is. That's probably why I'm so consistent at it, because I'm always consistent on the 3rd cycle. But I don't know the pattern. So I just hope, pretty much. Okay, so the contest is going to close soon, so make sure you get your entries in. Currently only Axel and Cinder in the contest. Exclamation mark contest for more info. It's free to enter. And it ends after this boss fight in Ruined Kingdom. So, Ruined. This is another kingdom where it's just a boss fight. And there are only a few moons again, like in Cloud Kingdom. Once you've completed it, there are only a few moons to collect. So there is one you can actually collect. Whoops, no. There is one you can actually collect before you even do the boss fight, but we will not do it in this run. I believe it's in Darker Side, or in my Darker Side route at least. But it is not in this run, because all we need to do is complete story in each kingdom. So this boss is pretty easy. I just hope we don't die. That's pretty much what everyone does, to be honest, in every speed game. You just hope you don't die, really. That's what it's about. Yeah, so we're going to get on here quicker, just to take him out a little bit quicker. Because obviously when you heal to multi-moons, it actually doesn't lose time. But when you heal to normal moons, it actually recovers your health and shows an animation to recover your health. Like that. Like we saw earlier. But then obviously for multi-moons, you actually don't have that cutscene. But you do still heal. So it's obviously worth it. Didn't want to do that, damn it. You know what, I'll just sit here. I never normally damage boost. I end up normally taking longer if I damage boost. Cool. Yeah, I'm hoping for a sub 145 this run, but Moon Kingdom does exist. And last time, the existence of Moon Kingdom definitely killed the run. Damn it. There's like 4 hearts here, what the heck? Oh my god, I bonked on it. Cool, didn't even light up. If it starts lighting up, then you know you're gonna almost be at the end of the cycle. Which is not a good thing, because it's very long on this boss. Okay, contest is going to come to a close right now. Cool. Decent split. Okay, so Bowser's Kingdom. You're actually forced to do the story in this kingdom, so actually nothing changes compared to the any percent run. But obviously, in this run, because I'm a beginner, I will be doing slightly different strats still, particularly on the Mecha Broodal, which I still haven't learned strats for, because of the issue that I was saying earlier, the fact that you can't actually replay fights unless you have a duplicate file, and obviously only 5 files are allowed per account. I do have like 5 files though. I do have like 5 users on my Switch, so I could just do that. Play it on different ones, but then I'd obviously have to have like separate ones and have to remember them and set them up and stuff, and it takes a long time. Right now I'm not at the point where I really need to practice all that much. I never actually do practice for this game, to be honest. Although in 3D World I do. Talking of 3D World, do you want me to do 3D World tomorrow, guys? I was thinking of doing it today, but I realised Odyssey, like, UKSG is literally next week, so I kind of need to get that out of the way, just in case I'm not feeling like doing this tomorrow. Maybe I'll play 3D World tomorrow, obviously, because I found out that the Cinder likes 3D World, the 3D World content. Go for it. Yeah, I'll probably stream whatever I feel like streaming, to be honest. That's generally what I normally do. Okay, so in this section, I don't know how I didn't get hit. We are going to collect the moon shards yet again. And with a bit of luck, I won't die because I didn't grab that checkpoint. And actually, I will go and grab that, because I don't want to die. Healing back up to 3 damage, or 3 health. 3 damage, no thanks. Oh, I missed it. Don't know how I actually hit that, but okay. Cool. And then there's one final moon shard. Try to home in on it. There it is. And that is the next story. Story moon. So coming up, there's a lot of checkpoints, I believe. So we will be getting those. I think the next island is the shop, so obviously we just skip past that. We don't need it. Okay, so there's actually another moon here we need to get in order to have enough moons to skip past this kingdom, because although there are not little like icons where the moons end up being on the UI in the top left, we actually do require 8 moons in this kingdom. I believe it might be 7 or 8. So we actually do this. Yeah, I think it's 8, because there's this as well. So we're not going to grab the checkpoint because we're actually going to use it to heal up. Hey, Quest, how you doing? This is what I'm talking about with Harriet number 2. Need to hit it at an angle. Big O for credits. Yeah, look, check the Streamlabs extension. Your credits have been added to the votes and converted into gold. So Quest, you're actually number 1. You have 72,000. So make sure you spend that before the end of the month. So you can force me to do 14 stick control games. If you really want. But don't do it. I'm just kidding. You can do it if you want. Amy will be happy with that. Amy is the sole reason why I've got that as a redemption. Okay, we actually didn't need to heal up after that, so we're not even going to grab the checkpoint. I probably should though anyway, just in case I fail this. Cool. So to skip the cycles earlier, we need to just hit the hat, which is easier said than done on this cycle, as you can see. Okay, luckily I managed to find it again. Yeah, if you hit 2 hats, you actually end up triggering him to do a spin. 14 stick control Splatoon games. Am I actually? Pretty much. I mean, you're the only one out of us that uses sticks. I mean, Megan uses them. But I thought, like, okay, I need redemptions. I need stuff for the extension. So, like, what else am I gonna do? By the way, I need to save this layout. I don't know if I already saved it or not. Face cam. I saved it. Okay, so now the boss fights are over. We are going to continue on with the next part. Damn it. Yeah, as I said before, there's a ton of checkpoints coming up, so it doesn't really matter. There's checkpoint number 1 of like 4. Just going to cut a little corner right there. If you want to do that yourself in this game, all you need to do is just shake the controller. If in doubt, shake, pretty much. That's all you need to do in this game. If you're ever wondering how to do certain movement, just shake the controller, and it will probably work. Yeah, there's another checkpoint, and there was another one before. And there are some strats here that I'm probably not going to do correctly, because I don't actually know exactly how to do them, but I will try to do them, somewhat. So there's going to be 2 bombs and then a bird, and we will get that bird, and we will hit the boss with the bombs. And with a bit of luck, we won't take too much early damage, because I know I normally take damage later on to compensate for that. I actually want to hit him this side so the bird spawns that side. Oh no. Oh damn it. Okay, it's fine. Where's the bird? Where's the bird? Where's the bird? Okay. What's the rules about gold? Yeah, at the end of the month they're gonna expire. Yeah. So you basically need to use them quick. You need to use that quick. Oof. Almost took damage. Ah, almost. I'll keep the bird. Yeah, so each month your credits are going to get reset and converted into gold, basically. and then the top 5 people with credits, or the top 5 in credits, will get VIP badges for the month. And a custom Discord role, by the way. Which I haven't mentioned too much. Oh, damn it. I probably look so concentrated. There we go. Did I actually do a cycle? Right. I wasn't expecting that to work, but okay. I was like, wait, what? How did I hit him? But I hit him. Moved just at the right time. I was going to get chucked off because it was starting to, like, flash. So I needed to hurry up there. Yeah, so from now on, you basically get credits a lot quicker, but they get converted into gold every month. But the gold from the previous month does expire. The gold right now that you have is from the old credits. Just gambled so many away on scratches and pick a card. I did say don't. I did say don't, because I told people not to before this stream. Because I didn't mean for them to actually be a thing. I don't want people to gamble away them. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, so people can do that all they want. That just means I get less stick control games. That's all I'm concerned about. Well, we're going to get a gold split again, by like a minute. Won a few times, so that's cool though. Don't win. No, don't do that. Don't win. That's not what you're supposed to do. No, the odds of winning are really low, I think. I don't know the exact odds, it doesn't tell you. 200 IQ. Getting your use out of Fuzzy Smart while you still can. Might as well. Oh my god, look at that gold. That gold split. We need more stick control game. No, Quest, no. Don't do that. No, no, no. We have one stick control game. Quest. Thank you for the stick control redeem. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's fine. It's my fault for adding it as a thing. Okay, so this is another really cool trick in this game. It's called Moon Skip. And we are going to hopefully get it first try. It's quite difficult to get used to, but when you do, you pretty much get it pretty quickly each run, and it's pretty fun to do, pretty fun to show off. Pretty much the equivalent of either Meowser Skip in 3D World, or definitely Out of Bounds Skip. Out of Bounds is definitely a good one to compare to this, because Meowser is quite difficult. Meowser Skip's quite difficult to do. So this saves around 2 minutes. There's another trick in this game that saves around 2 minutes. Yeah, another one. There's a lot of tricks in this game that save a lot of time. Yeah, I meant to grab 2 rocket flowers right there, but it's kind of difficult. Messed it up. Messed it up. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Come on, make it on him. Oh no. Don't heck it up, no. First try. No! Okay, good. Wow, that was so lucky. If motion controls didn't exist, I wouldn't have made that because my Y button input didn't register. I did 2 Y inputs and it still wouldn't register. I almost missed it. I think the motion controls registered instead. Spend some gold on stick controls. You could spend it on weapon requests if you wanted. You could spend it on 10 games of weapon requests. But you can only have 1 weapon request at a time. Obviously you don't know the weapons, so maybe that's not the best one. Everyone can redeem a stick control, because you just redeem it. Ah, too close. No. No, no, no. Ah, it's fine. Right, this is not how we're going to die again. This is not how we're going to die again. Not even going to commentate. Because this is literally exactly the same as earlier. Apart from more cycles. And fire. Which has the weirdest hitbox ever, by the way. Hey, Header. I swear you told me that before, but fair enough. I seem to recollect you telling me that. Now what? Right, I try and do like a dive or something to go to him quicker, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Okay, cool. Quest, stop betting them. You're gonna just lose all your gold. Oh my god, my arms are aching. Finally. 1, 2, 3. Damn it! Okay, he fell down, it's fine. 1. Literally no break. This is the part you're stuck on right now. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? We're doing a speed run, so we're just going to be skipping everything. Damn it. But yeah, good luck with your playthrough, by the way. I actually only just got all unique moons in this game, so all 880 in my actual casual playthrough. But this is actually a speed run. We're going to be doing a run next week for a marathon, a charity marathon, called United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering, or UKSG for short. And this is basically a practice run, which is a very good practice run, by the way, because we're going to heck in PB. And this is a stick control only stream. Yeah, the camera in this game is controlled with the right stick, and it's very annoying. Yeah, the credits reset. Exclamation mark credits. For more info. All the minigames have changed and stuff. Contests are going to cost 1,000 credits to enter as well. For the first week of each month, they're going to be free to enter though. But they add 1,000 credits into the prize pool. So either Axel or Lucinda is going to win an awful lot of credits. I think both of them are actually going to win some. Heckin' PB, yes, heckin' PB, heckin' massive PB. Probably going to lose some time on this split though, because heckin' pillars, hit them. Well, one of them actually hit before, but none of the others did. What the heck, what am I getting hit by? Yeah, we go for the right-hand side one first, because it's very awkward at the end. Although normally, I think it's actually slower if we end up going for... if we end up actually going towards it. Come on, hit it. Good. Yeah, we're losing some time. $144.47. Also, quest, the max raid limit is 10,000 now, by the way. And you earn 100 credits every 5 minutes. Literally everything is changed about it. But yeah, heckin' sub 145. My estimate is 155. And I got a sub 145. Nice. Weird run. Definitely a weird run. But GG. Okay. We're going to skip this though, because I took a long time at the start and I don't really have time. If we're going to play some Splatoon, I don't really have time to watch cutscenes and stuff and credits. But I'm going to verify the run quickly. So, I'm going to be cheeky next week if we end up getting like this sort of run again. And I'm actually going to verify my run by basically going to the Mushroom Kingdom. Because literally, this is 10 minutes under estimate. They're going to need to kill some time. So, basically, we need to go to the Mushroom Kingdom and get the achievement for World Peace. So the first one is Rescue Princess Peach, that is just for completing the game. And the second one is Achieve World Peace, so that is World Peace in all 14 kingdoms. But yeah, that was a really good PB. And with face cam as well. But hopefully didn't lag too much. Okay, first moon is Achieve World Peace. Oh, sorry, Rescue Princess Peach. And then the second one is Achieve World Peace. That is the run verified. I don't know if I need to change it to English for this bit, but I'm sure they know what that means, because they've probably seen it so many times. Obviously, they know the second moon is Achieve World Peace. And they can see it in the menu as well, where it says 14 out of 14. Anyway, thank you for watching the highlight, and peace out.